this part is something that I am sure everyone is waiting for. And after that amazing performance from our lovely performers, 𝒂𝓂𝓅, the excitement continues as we move on to one of our most awaited highlights for today. Up next, we'll be having one of the most talented and sensational cosplayers in the world take to the ASIC stage by stars. I'm sure you guys already know who I'm trying to say here. So guys, are you ready to meet her? I can hear you guys. Come on, I'm sure you guys go louder than that. Are you ready to meet our guest cosplayer? Our guest cosplayer for ACX 2025 is a multi-talented cosplayer hailing from the US, internationally known for her spot-on impressions of fan-favorite characters like Lily from Tekken, Ada from Dan Dan Dan, and Marceline from Delicious in Dungeon. She is truly an unstoppable force in the cosplay scene. She is also an exceptional photographer and has an artistic flair in styling and producing her own content with fun and witty twists, which is also an absolute viral hit for the fans. So guys, for everyone who wanted to come forward, please come forward. We still have a few spots here in front. If you wanted to sit, so at least we have our people in the back freely roam around. So guys, please come forward, no worries. Just make sure that you look after your valuables as well. So everyone, are you ready once more to meet our guest cosplayer? Everyone, please make sure to give your warmest Filipino welcome to Kanalyss! There you go. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good as well. Thank you very much. You can see she's so adorable. Alright, so greetings, Kanalyss. I'm sure you were here also yesterday. The Philippines welcome you once again here on stage and wishes you very much excitement. As you can see, a lot of people are here for you. So I all want to know more about you in this very special Q&A session segment. So, without further ado, I hope you don't mind if we move straight on to the first question, okay? Alright, so Kanalyss, how did you first become a cosplayer and what are your motivations for becoming one?
Alright, hi everyone! So, thank you! I'm about to show you a historical image that you will never see anywhere else on the internet because I've made sure that nobody will ever see this image. And that is the image of my first cosplay. Alright, so let's pull up, my origin story. Okay, let's pull up. So adorable! Anyway, this is me in 2015, my first cosplay. So the question was, how did I start cosplaying? Growing up, I was like a Naruto kid, and then I was a Fruits Basket kid, and then I've always just been an otaku in general. I don't go outside, I don't touch grass, all that stuff. But then one day, I bought a wig that was kind of green, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I can be Hatsune Miku? This isn't even the right shade of green for Miku, and this maid dress isn't even like a real version of Miku, so it's like completely imaginary. But I wore that, and I was so confident in my makeup that I didn't have eyeliner for. I used face paint to like paint my eyes, and that's when I learned that when face paint gets into your eyes, it like hurts a lot. So I wore it to AFA, I walked around, and that's when people came up to me and people talked to me. They were like, can I get a picture of you? And that was just like my first kind of like touch grass moment where I realized like how wonderful the cosplay community was and how like nice everyone was. Even like a little girl like who looked like that could like make friends in the community. And so since then I've just like been on that grind and just leveled up to what I am today with slightly better makeup.
Yes, I actually love that, and I'm sure during my time as well, there are a lot of cosplayers who are also cosplaying as Hatsune Miku, same as how you were actually doing. So like seeing that, like, oh my gosh, you bring back memories on my side. I'll not tell mine though, it's on my side. I'm not gonna tell mine. But yeah, that was really lovely. It's such a memorable thing.
I feel like Hatsune Miku is like such like a cosplay starter pack character. Yes. Like you start cosplay Hatsune Miku.
Yes, and she is actually having a concert. Alright, yes, she is. Moving forward, question number 2. Aside from cosplaying, what other hobbies or interests are you currently focusing on?
Alright, so for hobbies and interests, we can pull up the first picture. I actually forgot what I put on the slide, so I'm about, okay! So my hobbies are being an otaku, photography, sewing, prop making, makeup, singing, and brain rot memes. And you might be thinking, wait, isn't that just cosplay? Yes, it just so happens that all of my hobbies are basically cosplay. I don't have any other main things. This is it. All my other things go into this, and you can see from my Instagram feed, I do sewing stuff, I do like a lot of memes, I do like makeup, all this other great stuff just like feeds into my one big hobby. Yeah,
and oh, there's more slides?
Yeah, and I have the other slide. This is hobbies, right? And then I have interests.
So, can we show the interest part?
So my interest is old people jazz. I really like jazz songs by musicians that are no longer alive, and so I have a lot of trouble finding people who like the same music as me. But this one time, I volunteered at a nursing home. And then I heard the music they were playing, and then I was like, guys, this is my jam. And then they were like, oh yes, back in the day I too listened to this, but live. And I was like, wow. Anyway, old people jazz. I also really like Alien Stage. And I don't get to post enough about Alien Stage, but in my mind, if you see like like the picture of the brain meme, and then it's like most of it is Alien Stage, and then the smaller part is like cosplay. And then my other hobby is ball jointed dolls, or BJDs, which is where most of my money goes. But yeah.
You have so much BJD dolls.
Oh, thank you.
So
I actually have more than
Like, is that cinnamon roll in the other one? The other one is like cinnamon roll?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Now I want one. But of course, it's a little bit expensive, as I know. But seeing your collection is really amazing. And I love how very detailed your hobbies and interests are, especially the old people jazz. Some of us here actually also love jazz, but I'm sure your fans will actually tell you now that you actually like that. They'll always share it to you as well.
I learned how to mouth trumpet because of old people jazz. So now I can do the singing and like the musical interludes between that.
Oh, that's so amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. Alright, up next. Question number 3. You are also known for being an amazing photographer. How did you develop your photography skills, and how did it help you in your career now as a cosplayer?
Okay, photography. Next slide, please. I'm excited to show you this. So, I take a lot of pictures of other cosplayers, and I know he's a fan favorite, Thames Melrose.
Yes, it's a fan favorite.
He's coming to Cosplay Mania. But yeah, little known fact is that I do take pictures. I take pictures of a lot of other cosplayers too. And so that's like Lightroom. I use Lightroom Photoshop. As for my camera, I use a Sony A7 III.
Sony A7 III. She is using Lightroom and Photoshop.
And then next slide. But a lot of my photos are also just me taking pictures of myself, and that's just part of being an introvert with no friends, always in my room. So I tend to just set up the camera and then just take pictures of myself. A lot of my prints are just like self-shoot.
That's really amazing for her to actually do that. Like, I know, especially if you're always seen cosplayers when they're doing their self-shoots, they have this one area in their room that has everything like black cloth, white cloth, the lights. Seeing you doing it as well, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much work.
It is a lot of work with like a very low return ratio. But if it's like 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh, I'm so inspired to shoot this right now at 3 a.m. There's no photographer who's gonna come up and help me shoot. So
you know, like, you do it yourself.
Gotta do it myself. Yeah, and then you can do the next slide, I think.
Next slide, please.
Yeah. So the other little known fact about me taking pictures of myself is because I don't go outside. Most of my photo sets are shot in my room, a tiny corner of my room. So I just like hang up that like cloak in the back so I can get the black backdrop, and then I have my lights set up, and then I like use a self timer. Oh, and this is my worm. It's the worm. It's Toji's worm.
Oh my
but
God.
yeah, I made this, and he's so cute. And then all my friends get jump scared when they enter my room.
But it's the first thing that they're actually gonna see once you enter it.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. Like, no, your work for Lily is, you can see that. The one, how you did that is really amazing. Seeing that you actually did it yourself, like, it made it more wonderful to know that. So if you're doing your own shoot, then all of a sudden you see it, it's the output, like, yeah, I'm proud of myself. I did this. It's really amazing.
I think there's one more slide, maybe, if we could switch to that. Yeah, okay. So these are the results of like the set that I shot in my apartment. There's the Marseille set, and that's just like a piece of fabric in the background. And then we have like the Rose set, the Lily set, a lot of the other. Lucy is also shot in my apartment. Yeah.
It's really amazing. I would love to actually learn from you how you actually do this, but it's not my session right now. So I'll just go to your booth at the coffee shop booth. By the way, guys, she also have another session from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Right? Up next, what is the creative process behind your cosplays? How did you keep your content creative and humorous?
Okay, so this is also a part where I'm going to show you like footage that I've never shown anyone before. I haven't even posted this yet because I've been procrastinating on it. But this is, if you could go to the next slide, please. My creative process for doing my anime versus cosplay video series, which some of you might have seen, and if you haven't seen it, I'm about to pull up some clips from it. But these are the behind the scenes. Next slide, please. And so, next slide, please. Yeah, and so the process is like pretty simple, question mark. I watch the anime and then I save the references in my iPad. I prepare the cosplay and the wig, make sure everything looks good. I choose an ideal location and make any props that are required. And then after that, after practicing the acting, we shoot and edit the footage. And this entire series is made by me and one of my kohais that I'll show a picture of later. But we don't have a whole production team or anything, it's just two of us sneaking into different locations. Next slide, please. And so yeah, the first step is preparing the cosplay and the wig, and a lot of my cosplays are done in the US, which means that it's actually really expensive and really difficult to get cosplay. So a lot of the times, I have to deal with just like Amazon order of like whatever is available, and then just like completely restyling it. And so this is for my Momo and my Aira cosplay. Next slide, please. Yeah, and so we choose an ideal location and props, and that's my kohai right there, 𝒜𝓃𝒾𝓂𝑒. You can check him out too. So for example, for this scene in Dandaran, they're lying down in front of like on the road, in front of a building, and so that was me lying down in front of a building too, and. I got a lot of weird looks, and when people came by, they had to like step over me. But you know, we do it for the grind, and that's what that looks like on the camera. Next slide, please. And so this is footage shooting. So this is what the actual thing looks like. So we snuck into a classroom to shoot this scene, and there we're just in the stairway of our school. So I think this is a video if it's able to play. Can we play the video? Yeah, so that's my iPad right there, and I just like look at the anime scene and I'm like, okay, I gotta lock in and do the acting. And this takes like a million different attempts, but You can see he's setting the camera right now and I'm about to start. Okay, there we go. And then I just, act it out. And then we keep refining the different angles, the different timing until we get one that we're happy with. Oh yeah, and this is a product.
魚介類は悪口じゃねえから慰めろよ。初めての彼氏だったんだぞ。だからやめとけって言ってたじゃん。あれのどこが良かったわけ？顔が高倉健に似てた。出た。めんどくせえ。いいだろがい。高倉健みたいな硬派な男が好きなんだよ。自分不器用なんだ。絶滅したわそんな男。なんてこって。うちの人生では現在にはもう出会えないのか。っていうか慰めろよ誰かよ。言っとくけどうちのばあちゃんは霊媒師。何？あんた除霊って見たことある？超やばいから取りつかれた人がキレ起こしたよ。
But yeah, that's what that looks like. And next slide. Okay, and this is for 𝒜𝓃𝒾𝓂𝑒. We actually went into a stationery store to find paper because there's one scene where she's holding the cross and we realized we didn't have a cross, so we had to go buy paper. But then as we were there, like we looked at all of these like gold wall props, and because it was near Christmas too, and we were like, wait a minute, we could do something with this. So a lot of my meme content is actually very spontaneous, very like on the spot. We just saw an idea and we were like, this looks like it'll be a good idea. And so this is the one where this is the basis of the reel where some of you might have seen. We go through a store and it's like we'll find it anytime. Anyway, yeah, and this is like cosplay in comparison for that.
でも私が突然あんなものを見えるようになったってことはなんとなく分かってた。私美少女すぎるから。その証拠にこんなものが空から降ってきたし金の玉。邪悪な悪魔からこの世界を救えってことなのね。分かった、やるわ。なぜなら私は美少女なんだもの。当たり前でしょ。私は選ばれたんだから。美少女すぎるから世界を救わなきゃいけないの。紹介してやるやん。早瀬桃、あいつがどのくらいの力を持っているのか。用意してもらったロザリアと聖典だけで奴を倒せるの。それに奴には使い魔がいる。2人同時に相手できるのか。
Yeah! Thank you. And I also have a series for Marcel if you want to check it out on my page.
That was so adorable. Actually, that was really, really nice. I love that. Alright. Excuse me. Okay. I was trying not to laugh so hard, okay? So, up next. What is the creative process behind... Oh, sorry. I already said that. My bad. What advice can you share for cosplayers who aspire to be like you?
So, when I heard this question, I actually wrote advice and then I put question marks because I don't think I'm qualified to give advice to anyone.
I'm sure you are. You're just a
But
lovely
yeah,
cosplayer.
I mean, honestly, like, just do what you like, do creative things, and like, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do anything. And if something doesn't work the first time, if your first like photo, if your first cosplay, like you feel like it's not as good as other people or anything like that, like just like try again and just keep improving, keep evolving. Yeah.
Yes, that's actually a lovely advice because one, I'm sure everyone here also feels the same way. And just because we failed once doesn't mean that you will stop. If you wanted to continue, please do continue because here, no one will judge you for what you did. You are very much accepted and keep improving. Who knows? You might be here on stage soon as well. That would be really amazing. And a lot of people actually do take you as one of their idols as a cosplayer, Kanalyss. Kanalyss. I'm as one as well with that, so it's actually really an honor to actually have you here.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm sorry everyone, but this is actually my last question. Is there anything you're looking for during your stay here in the Philippines?
Anything I'm looking forward to? I think like what I'm not looking forwards to is I'm not looking forwards to leaving. Because everyone has just been so nice to me. The country has been so nice, and I mean the rain's been a bit intense. But then I've always wanted to feel like I was in a hurricane, so I'm glad I got I'm glad I got that experience. I really wanted to eat halo, and the staff got me some just now, and it's so tasty, guys. I haven't finished eating it yet. It's just like sitting there in the room, but I will get back to that.
So guys, you heard her what she said, what she likes. She likes halo. So
I like halo. I also like everyone who's been so kind to me. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Alright, thank you very much, Kanalyss, for actually being here. It's such a pleasure, not just for me, but also for your fans, and as well to all of the attendees here in ACX 2025. So alright, thank you very much, but before you go, of course, can we have a photo with you with your fans? Alright.
Let's do it!
Yeah, of course you can take a selfie, no worries. Alright. So guys, for those who want to be part of Kanalyss selfie, please stand